Hi everyone, it's Casey from the India Library, the Riverside County Library System. Just wanted to get another one in for you really quick by the end of the month because we've got Halloween. So I grabbed the most horror book that we've got in our collection that I've read, which is Another by Yukito Ayatsuji. It is a horror slash mystery story. It's set in a middle school, 9th grade, in classroom 3-3. So there's this curse on this classroom, or this story that goes around. In 1972, a classmate named Misaki died, but the class kept treating Misaki like they were there. In the book, it's never, or at least not early on, made clear if it's a boy or a girl that passed away. So anyway, Misaki died, but everybody kept saying, "Oh, Misaki's still here, Misaki's still here." Even to the point at graduation, the principal put out a chair for Misaki, and in the picture, there's kind of something weird going on there. It's a little creepy, but since then, nearly every single year, starting in April, students from that class or their relatives, somebody in some way related to class 3-3, starts dying. Very disturbing or gruesome deaths. That's happened almost every single year. So now we've got Koichi Sakakibara, who is a transfer student coming into this class. And his mother died in childbirth, and he lives with his aunt, and he's moved to this town. And just before school starts, he has an illness and he's hospitalized, so he's not able to get to class for a little while. The other main that we talk about is Mei Misaki. Yes, Misaki, but it's not actually her. She's got an eye patch, and Koichi actually meets her in the hospital. She's saying she's going to visit somebody, but then heads to the morgue. It's really weird. But when he sees her at school, everybody is ignoring her. Nobody's talking to her, looking at her, or anything. He tries to talk to her, and she says, "You should leave me alone." He doesn't, and then everybody starts ignoring him. So as you may have guessed, that's when the death begins. Some of the classmates and or their relatives start to pass away in some pretty freaky and ugly ways. It's kind of bloody, kind of gruesome. That's really where the horror of this book lies. It's not so much psychological, although it's a little bit of that. But it's really more of it's not a slasher killer that's doing it, but it's that kind of blood horror. The first half, I have to say, is stronger than the second half. Once you know what's going on and they're trying to solve it, it's not nearly as scary, but it's still a pretty decent, got a pretty good mystery going on. Definitely worth a read. There is an anime. It's only like 12 episodes. I have not watched it yet. I have to admit, I am actually a scaredy cat. Things like that tend to freak me out. Reading them's not quite so bad as watching them. So another one that we've got is Boogie Pop. This is an omnibus edition. It's got the first 3 light novels that came out. There was a new anime last year, Boogie Pop and Others, or Boogie Pop Never Laughs, something like that. I don't think it's directly related except for the character. I don't think it's a new adaptation of this, but Boogie Pop is an urban legend about this Shinigami, which is a god of death, that can put people out of their misery. That if people are in pain, that she will come for them. So it's kind of an angel of death story, and apparently some stuff worse. Have not read it yet. There's a lot of stuff to read, but if you're into the horror type stuff, this might be up your alley. And there is another one, a whole nother series called Empty Box and Zereth Maria. Not each one has horror elements, but it's got kind of that creepy mystery stuff. The first one is actually time jumps. Think Groundhog Day, or possibly even ReZero, where the same day repeats over and over again until the characters figure out what's going on and get through it. Anyway, by all means, if you're interested in any of these, check them out. And of course, if you're interested in doing a live chat group, let me know. Information in the description. or at the end of this video. So thanks for stopping by, and goodbye and hello, as always.